I know you have a lot of experience with the least common multiple, and this is usually stated as the LCM, sometimes called lowest common multiple. What it is the smallest positive number. And I would even go further and say it's the smallest positive integer that is a multiple of two or more numbers. Now, to find the LCM, number one, we can create lists of multiples of each number in the set, or we multiply all the prime numbers of all the sets, removing repetition, whatever that means. I think to better maybe understand LCMs, I'm going to maybe just explain what a multiple is. So a multiple, suppose I have some integer. Now I have an integer a, so a is an integer, and I want to find out what are the multiples of a. And what I do is I simply take a, and maybe how do I get a? Get all the factors of a, and then I multiply it by some other number, but that other number has to be an integer. So for instance, if I take 8, what are the multiples of 8? You might say that they're 8, 16, 24, 32, etc., etc. And I might say it's like this. Well, it's 2 times 2 times 2. Just all the factors of 8. And then times 1. And then 8 times 2. And then 8 times 3. And then 8 times 4, right? Where 2 times 2 times 2 is represented as 8. So it's really some number a and then multiplied by some integer. That's how we get multiples. So multiple of 8 is 8 times 1, 8 times 2, 8 times 3, 8 times 4, 8 times, etc. Determine the lowest common multiple or the least common multiple of 18, 20, and 30. So I could use a list. So I'm just going to write down 18, 30, and I'm trying to think really hard here. So if I'm counting multiples of 18, 18 is a multiple, 18 times 1, 18 times 2, 18 times 3, 18 times 4, 18, yikes, it's going to get hard, 18 times 5, 18 times 6, no, 18 times 7, 18 times 8, 18 times 9, 18 times 10. Now, the reason why I'm going to stop here is I know that my multiple should probably end in a 0 because as I do 20s, all multiples of 20s end in a 0. Now, this is kind of a laborious way. I don't really enjoy this way too much. There we have it. I have a common multiple of 180 between these two numbers, and let's see, 30. So although lists are helpful, lists can take some time here. So, there it is. The lowest common multiple that they're common to all numbers is 180. I wonder if there's an easier way. Regardless, I'm going to do lowest common multiple of 12 and 15. Well, I'm okay with this, and I'm pretty sure I can guess it right away, but I'll still go. So multiples of 12, 12, 24, 36, 48, and 60. I'm going to end at 60 because I know that 60 is divisible by 15. It's also a multiple of 15. So 15, 30, 45, and 60. And what I'm able to see is that my LCM is 60. I don't particularly enjoy this method. It works well for 15 and 12 because I'm really good at counting up by those numbers. Now, lowest common multiples using these numbers, gross. Hey, if you want, knock yourself out. Try it. You better have a calculator next to you. Wonder if there's an easier way.